Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 37 of Socially Hawkward. I am your host, Jason, and with me are Jeffrey
Hey.
and Coons.
Coons there.
And the season has started, and Evander Kane's already suspended. Before the season, that was a preseason game where he... Did you see how he got suspended? Did you see
Yeah,
It was nothing.
I mean, he touched.
I blame the ref. I'd suspend the ref.
He got out of the way. Whatever. I mean, who cares?
Why the ref shouldn't have been...
What
shouldn't
was
have
it,
grabbed him at all.
2 or 3 games.
That's a 3-game
Yeah,
suspension, but I mean that'd piss me off,
I mean,
especially because I have him in one of my leagues.
I haven't been in the fan trade league, so yeah, I'm not happy about it. But he was drafted with that in mind, so
No, I think I have him in the Fantrax league.
no.
I want to say I do.
I know you don't, though.
What league do I have him in then?
I don't know.
Maybe it's the ESPN league.
It's not fan trades. I know that for a fact.
I have him in the A league.
Anyways, yeah, season started. Blackhawks lost their first game, so good stuff.
Yeah, it's definitely a sad way to start the season, if you're a Hawks fan at least. It did not look good.
It could have looked better.
I mean, to be honest, neither team looked really good, so
Yeah,
there's
that's
that.
accurate. Not really. There's that. If we want to keep referencing that to fantasy hockey, I have Crawford and Hart, both of them in one lead. So no, that's not good news. Or let's just hope they'll both get better. Not even just the Hawks. I need Philly to do well too.
And then in news everyone saw coming, John Tavares was named the captain of the Toronto Maple Leafs on opening night.
Is that what we want to start on? Because I do have some words on that.
Yeah, let's go for it.
So when I initially saw that, it was one of shock and seriously, the free agent signing kind of guy. Because I don't know, for whatever reason, when I think of captain, I'm not only thinking of skill or there's so many different factors you look. I also think if you're gonna give it to someone who just got there, you're giving it to someone who was drafted recently, just because they actually had kind of like one of those Tazes or young guys who just they have that serious want to win hockey attitude, or I'm trying to think of the best way to word it. I don't know. I think if Matthews wasn't an idiot, it was his to lose, and he definitely lost it. You know what I mean? If he didn't do that shit, whatever the fuck happened with him being arrested or not being arrested, I don't even think he got arrested, but charges filed, whatever, he would have been named captain.
I don't know. I'm on the Tavares boat in this one.
No,
I think he should be the captain. I feel like he carries himself as a NHL captain. He's definitely.
I think Matthews, before that moment, was he definitely had that, not super serious, but definitely had that serious and
Matthews is he's a little goofy.
He can be, yeah, but not in a bad way.
I definitely.
Not counting.
I don't know. Tavares just.
I don't know.
He seems like the stereotypical NHL captain.
But do you like that though? The fact that he's been there only for 1 year and he's already named captain.
I mean, if you're gonna pay that much money to him, you might as well.
Let's put it this way: if Matthews' nonsense bullshit, whatever fucking stupid shit he didn't happen,
I still think they would have did Tavares.
Because I know people were saying, "Oh, what about Marner? What about Riley?" It's no, they were never in the conversation.
I wouldn't. I don't think Riley would.
I would give it to Riley before Marner.
Yeah, I agree.
I'd give it to Nylander before Marner. Honest, I don't know. I liked Marner a lot. I just don't get the voice in the locker room vibe from him.
What I find funny is they're like, well, Tavares will be captain now, and then when his contract's up and it's time for one of the younger guys to take it, then they'll give it to Matthews. I'm like, dude, Matthews isn't going to be there at that time.
Maybe not.
If you don't win a cup, Matthews isn't staying. There's no way. Even if you do win a cup, I don't think he stays.
I definitely compare the Marner captain in terms of captaincy. Compare him to Kane. Kane,
Marner and Kane.
What? As of 2 years ago, I would say Kane, he can be Kane's got that voice now. He's got that he's switched over to like he's serious, like completely serious now. Like it's hockey.
He's
hockey.
matured.
Yeah, he I can see him being a Hawks captain eventually.
Yeah, I
or
agree.
at least an alternate. It's pretty much if Seabrook and Keith or Taze, if one of those three aren't there, he's next in line. He's the fourth one right now.
Yeah, say once these current deals expire, and they don't re-sign Taze, they don't re-sign Keith, they don't re-sign Seabrook. I fucking hope they don't re-sign Seabrook. But if they still have Kane, like I feel like he would be the obvious choice if there's no one else, no younger guy. That is if Kirby Doc isn't showing the leadership qualities and hasn't been on the team for a couple years. And...
As of right now, I would say but that's how I see Marner. Like I can see Marner in like 7 years. Like I can see him being a captain, but like he's not like a Taser or Crosby or is McDavid captain right now?
McDavid's captain, yeah.
He's not like one of those where it's like you give him the C at this age. Like he's not there yet. Matthews, I could have seen it. More so that at least on that team, is there anyone besides Matthews and Tavares you would have given it to? No, right? At that point, if it's not Matthews or Tavares, like if Tavares isn't there, let's put it this way.
I mean, if Matthews and Tavares aren't on the team, it probably goes to Riley.
I was just gonna say, is there no older veteran presence on? Like, what about
Spezza?
No, well maybe, but I was thinking defenseman. I can't think of his name for some reason. From L.A.
Muzzin?
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Too new, right?
It seem like
it's just,
yeah.
I don't know. But I was definitely surprised. But then after thinking about it, I'm like, no. Especially after what happened recently with Matthews, like that was the right choice for sure.
What's crazy about the Leafs? Have you watched any of their games?
I've watched spans of it, and I haven't watched the whole Leafs game.
I watched a little bit of, I've watched parts of both games, and they could score, no problem. Yeah. They have like depth that we didn't even have any idea that they had this much depth.
Yeah.
Players like Moore, I want to say is one of them on the third line, and there's the other dude who has a long name that I can't think of.
I don't know it off the top of my head.
But these two guys, they're like I'm pretty sure I picked Moore up in one of my leagues.
Oh, really?
Like, it's a really deep league. Like, and I was really short on forward, so I picked him up. But yeah, they have this insane scoring depth. But their defense still isn't great.
You're probably talking about the one who's probably Ilya
Mikheyev?
Yeah.
Who's the other one then?
Trevor Moore.
Okay. I wanted to say Trevor Moore. I didn't want to be wrong, though.
It's definitely those two guys you're talking about. I mean, yeah, they can score. Like, if you take Spezza off that team, they don't have a single forward over the age of 30.
Tavares isn't over 30?
29.
Huh.
Take off Tavares and Spezza, your next oldest is Nick Shore at 27.
Well, I definitely thought Tavares was like 31.
No, it sounds 29. I was 29 to 31, like that age. That the 3-year gap sounds right to me.
Yeah, I thought he was older than. I thought he was right there with Taze and.
I knew he
Crosby
was.
And...
I knew he was. No, well, Crosby's around 30.
He's 32.
Well, I definitely thought he was around the Stamkos age group. Like the age.
He just seems older because he's always carried himself like really mature.
Or not the age, but like the group of players that was right behind the Ovechkins and the Crosby, that came right after them. Even their forward or their defense too. Like they only have one defenseman 30 and older, and it's Jake Muzzin at the age of 30.
Who next year is a free agent, so we probably won't have him anyways.
They only have 2 defensemen signed past this year.
Yeah.
And
their defense
didn't really hear.
Rough.
No, one's on the rookie deal. So
Sandin.
Yeah.
He's a good defenseman. I like him, but I don't. The defense is going to be rough next year unless they do a lot of moves.
Next year will be an interesting one for them because they have all these contracts going off, but
they're going to lose some of that scoring depth. They have to.
They won't lose the forwards unless they trade them away. But
they're going to have to trade them away to get defensemen.
Because Cece's making 4.5, Muzzin's making 4, Barry's making 2.75, which Barry's probably going to want. It's going to be his last decent contract.
That's half of Barry's contract.
Well, it's counting against their cap, but he's going to want probably I'd say another 4.55 mil. for like 4 years or something ridiculous. Whatever. That's Toronto. I'm over it.
So I saw this crazy stat. So Alex Ovechkin has an NHL high 659 goals since the start of the 94-95 season.
Okay.
He's leading the league in goals since 94-95.
That's not surprising.
He didn't enter the league until 05-06.
No, I still don't. But what was scoring at though?
That's
those
insane.
Years? I don't think that's that surprising.
He's
Scoring
got
was
over
terrible.
a decade.
Scoring was so down then. Like, you see 1-goal games right now. It's a rare thing. I don't even think it's a bad thing. I honestly find 1-0 games just as interesting. But
It can be, yeah.
yeah, not every game, but like when it happens, like I like those games. But like then, that was probably the norm. Like that's what you got.
Washington's been on a tear. I mean, it's only been a couple games, but
I was gonna say, I was even thinking like, do we even mention power rankings? I'm like, no, I think we have to wait one more week.
yeah.
The only thing I would do right now is bump the Hawks down a few spots, and the Flyers.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think we have the Flyers too high.
I don't see them. Oh, 12.
12.
Yeah. I would bump the Hawks.
I think we have the Sharks too high.
We'll wait. I say we
That
wait
was
a
all
week
you guys,
before
by the
we
way.
even
I want the
talk.
Sharks way lower. Sharks, dude, off to a rough start. They're 0-3.
Yeah.
That's bad. I mean, I saw it coming. They have no scoring. They have no forwards.
Yeah, it's something. Do we want to talk about just in general the beginning of the season? Like just, so I have a little thing that we can do.
Go for it.
Oh, let me make sure.
Hey, let me cover the couple signings real quick because there were 2 signings, not 3 signings, but we'll save the other one for Hawks talk. So the Coyotes re-signed goaltender Darcy Kemper to a 2-year, $4.5 million per year contract extension. Which, if Ronta keeps getting hurt, they're apparently it's good value right there.
Yeah.
Good for both Kemper and the Coyotes. And then St. Louis re-signed Braden Shen to an 8-year.
Isn't he like 28?
He's 28. $6.5 million per year. Dollar's not too high, but 8 years.
That's crazy.
I mean, yeah, that's
Oof.
I think that'll age better than Seaver's contract, though.
It's less than Seabrook's contract, so yeah, probably. That's. I didn't think Braden Shen would get that amount of term.
Well, you were real high on Shen before he signed. Do you think that helps or hurts him this year?
I was high on Shen his first year in St. Louis when him, Jaden Schwartz, and whoever else was on that line,
there's another one
they went off. They were like one of the top lines. I thought he was a great freaking player. And then last year he didn't really do much. Like there's been 2 years now where he hasn't really done much.
Do you think he stays down there, or is no difference?
I mean,
play
I
better
feel
because of the new
like
contract.
Ryan O'Reilly being there definitely lessens his role.
That's fair. I was just curious.
I don't know. I feel like that's going to be a bad contract in like 4 years.
Yeah, probably.
And it definitely hurts their chances of re-signing Pietrangelo.
They're locking up a lot of their players, too.
Well, that's kind of what you do when you win the Stanley Cup.
Well, what about Pietrangelo? Like, I feel like he should have been like one of the first guys you.
And he's off to a good start so far too. He's got, I think, 2 goals in the first 2 games.
He was definitely the guy. When I looked at that team, I'm like, oh, they really need to keep him. Don't lose him.
Oh, I saw this crazy stat. I don't remember the exact numbers, but it's Detroit. Their top line, Bertuzzi, Mantha, and Larkin. They have something insane, like 48 points in their last 10 games.
Really?
No, I think it might be 9 games actually, dating back to last season.
That would be ridiculous.
Yeah, it's insane. Tyler Bertuzzi
How old is he?
He's young as fuck.
I always get him confused with the other one.
There's a
the
Todd
old one.
Bertuzzi. I think it's like his uncle or something.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask if there was.
Yeah,
a
he's not in the league anymore.
He played in Detroit for
Did he? Yeah, I
a
think,
while,
yeah.
didn't he?
I think I don't know. I don't remember what team he was on.
Every time that's the same thing I thought. I'm like, how old is this guy?
No, I knew who he was.
And every time, like, I have to be reminded by someone.
It might even be his dad. I'm not sure. I don't know what the relationship is there.
It gets me every time.
All right, what thing did you have?
Oh, so how many games have you like jumped around in? Just out of curiosity.
I've tried to jump around as much as I could, but it's a little hard having a family.
Like for you to like you definitely watched the most so far, and you usually watch the most out of all of us. Honestly,
yeah.
Let's be honest. I just want like quick like 1 or 2 word summary / response. Like I'm gonna say a team name, and I just want like your initial like gut like 1 to 2 word.
I haven't watched every team. I'm gonna say that, but
there are certain teams that I'm obviously do. Like I doubt you probably didn't watch the Edmonton Vancouver game.
I think I watched a couple seconds of it, not a lot. And there was no action when I was watching it.
There is one. Oh, okay.
I will watch Vancouver.
Yeah,
just
I know.
because
I know
I
you
have
like Vancouver.
Yeah, I have. They're big on my fantasy teams.
So the first team we're gonna start with, the Rangers.
A lot better than I thought.
Oh. I thought you were gonna know the exact opposite and just go with flat out no defense.
Better than I thought, though.
They can score.
Yeah, they could score. That top line is amazing.
Panarin, how many points?
Who picked up Bushnevich? Who got him last second?
I have him in one.
The family league. Didn't someone pick him up last second?
I might have been me. I don't know.
I think Brenda might have him.
Brenda?
Great fucking pickup.
Doubt it, but
he's gonna get so many secondary assists.
You think they can keep it up? That one line, Zibanejad.
Brenda did pick him up.
Yeah, told you.
I will tell you now, that was not me.
That was a great fucking pickup.
Did she draft him?
Zibanejad.
You sure she didn't draft him? She drafted him.
Oh, did she? It might have been a late pick then. That might be what I'm remembering. I think I remember being in the draft being like, shit, I wanted him.
Yeah.
But did you see Zibanejad had that? I forgot what they called it.
Hat trick? Yeah.
It was like a perfect hat trick.
Oh God, I just know of the natural hat trick.
He scored 3. He scored a 5-on-5 goal, a power play goal, and a shorthanded goal.
I didn't know that was a thing. Did you know that was a thing?
No, I just heard of it.
Made up?
I mean, it's probably not really a thing, but it's just one of the things I saw. I think then they said there's like a Lemieux. I forgot what they called it. Lemieux something. And it's if you score 5 goals, all those 3, and then a shootout goal, and what was the other one? Empty net goal. So you score 5 goals, one's a shootout goal, or not shootout, break or fucking penalty shot goal, and an empty net goal.
Yeah. Really quick, going back, Tyler Bertuzzi's the nephew of Todd Bertuzzi.
Yeah, that's what I said first.
Yeah, you're right.
Anyone need beer?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I have my Nets team lined up if we're done with. That's the other thing too. Like obviously, what you say your a couple words.
Yeah, you're good.
But I'm saying that's when we'll further discuss. But Columbus Blue Jackets.
Disappointing. Pierre-Luc Dubois is on the trade block if you're interested.
I'm good.
In my fantasy team.
I think I'm good, thank you.
I really considered offering him for Johansson. Ryan Johansson.
Oh, that'd be tempting.
I thought about it. I kind of want to do it.
I won't. I wouldn't have done it.
And I was going to pair him with Kashe and get the try for Ryan Johansson. And who did I try and trade for?
Skinner. Why do you think I'm going to trade Skinner for Kashe?
I just know you like Kashe, and I want Skinner.
I don't like Kashe that much, and I don't hate Skinner that much.
Yeah, I don't know. Buffalo, I thought they would be
really trying to take advantage. I mean, if you take advantage of someone, I'd rather it be me.
Well, that's why. Yeah, I keep looking at Matt's team like, ooh, I want that guy. Tyler Bertuzzi. He's got Tyler Bertuzzi for some reason on his bench. Hasn't scored any points for him. He doesn't set his lineup. So I was gonna
Tuesday says lineup one day.
Yeah, I did.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yep.
You had a guy on your bench that you could have started.
Well, then I didn't notice him.
So I was gonna
Hit the start active players button.
No.
I was gonna try and trade for him.
Do you even do
I'm
that?
like, oh, Jeff will be pissed. No, I don't do that.
I won't be pissed.
I just go through it.
Why don't you just do start active players and then do rest of week?
That's
That
what
way it
that's-
just fills your line and then you just modify it.
That's what I
It
told
makes
Cassie
so
to
much
do.
more sense. Even if like I've been telling everyone that.
I take the time and go through it.
But why? Like, because there are some days where you
You literally
just-
don't have to do anything.
Exactly.
Yeah, I get
That's why it
yeah.
just saves you time.
Oh, you know what? I did it late. You're right. There was one day.
Not that I was specifically looking at your team, but my mom mentioned people not starting people,
Yeah.
so I went through every team just out of curiosity. So I noticed 4 or so people who didn't. So
Normally I do it before work, but it's a bad idea.
at 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. What were we talking about? Columbus?
Yeah.
Yeah, they suck.
I mean, everyone called it, but
yeah,
I didn't think it'd be this bad.
I did.
So I know you said we're not changing our power rankings, but they're one above the Rangers.
No, Rangers defense is so bad.
Too soon?
Yeah, it's too soon.
soon?
I'm not changing anything.
Okay.
Yeah,
We'll
don't
look
get
at
me
it.
wrong. I would still move the Rangers up 1 or 2 spots, probably 3. Still, I would consider it. But that defense is not looking
Bad.
great. But can they?
The Jets can score too, though. If you move them up
That's
3,
true.
you
I mean,
move them above the Jets.
I mean, that's the
One of the
first
games,
game.
yeah.
Wasn't that their first game?
Yeah.
They beat the Jets 6-4. Like that was a fun day. I watched not
I
all
watched-
that,
I
but
watched-
I watched a good amount.
It's funny because I kept trying to watch it because I was watching it with Mom,
Mhm.
and she's like, "I don't have everyone in these games." I'm like, "But look at the scores; they keep going up and back, up and back. Like I want to watch this one."
was a fun
she's like,
one.
"It's boring. I don't want to watch. I don't have anyone on these teams." I'm like, all right, fine. We'll watch.
I mean, I can
they
understand.
went back to the Toronto
Especially for-
game, I think.
That's if she did though. I mean, that's a good way to do it. People who don't watch other teams don't watch other teams.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's insane how they. Again, that's what I wanted to look at. Ooh, excuse me. I don't know how many points Panarin has, but I am curious.
Is he on pace to break 100?
I think he is. Points. Zibanejad's leading the lead with 8.
Insane.
Whereas
2
Panarin,
4-point
actually, Panarin
games.
only has 4. I'm surprised. I thought he had more for some reason. But I think didn't New York only play 2 games?
I played 2 games, yeah.
So
And Zibanejad has 8 fucking
2, yeah,
points.
and Panarin has 4. So I'm guessing Panarin's 4 points are 4 assists to Zibanejad.
Probably.
But I mean, that's 2 points a game he's averaging. So 2 times 82.
Yeah, Zibanejad with 8 and then
164.
everyone else with 5.
Math.
There are 3 Toronto players with 5 points.
We should put a limit on that. If Panarin scores 150 goals, I lose. I meant to say points, but it was a joke. Relax. Jason's letting me let him crazy over there.
Well, at this rate, Zibanejad is going to have more points.
The bet does not relate to Zibanejad.
No one would have guessed that.
I mean, we all definitely thought he was
yeah,
going to have a good year.
Yeah, we definitely thought he was going to have a really
Not
big
this
year.
good,
But
definitely career year.
This is insane.
How old is he?
He's not old.
No, I don't think he is. I
He's
think
like
he's like
26.
25. Yeah.
I got it right here. He's 26.
Boom.
That's he might be. Just
He might
a
be my
tad
keeper.
Old. He might be a tad old for that team. Like
He might be my
old.
3-year keeper,
Yeah,
not 5.
but because if you're thinking about this team, it's gonna like I do think they will. I'm hoping what's gonna happen with this team. They've shown they can score, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping their defense just matures a little bit over the season, a little quickly.
Do they have cap space?
I can check, but and then I'm hoping that Lundqvist either just flips a switch or that Georgiev just starts starting.
They have Shesterkin.
They
too.
don't have cap space. They have 1.1.
They have Shesterkin, who's a really good goalie prospect.
Yeah, but I'm hoping. That's my hope, and I think they'll sneak into the playoffs this year. But realistically, I think they're competing for a Stanley Cup in like 2 years.
See, honestly, if they
3 years.
if they use Georgiev enough to like let him get some wins, get his numbers up, I could see them trading him for if they could get a defenseman for him.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, you're hoping Lundqvist is just
Well,
has
no, then
enough
you
in the
have
tank.
Shesterkin.
Yeah, but
He'd be your
to
backup.
throw him in and just
He'd be your backup. I mean, you gotta start somewhere.
yeah. I don't know. It's a tough one. Who's this goalie that you're talking about? I want
Shesterkin.
He's Igor Shesterkin. He's 23.
So he's not that young.
Oh, are we done? I feel like we're done with the Rangers, right?
Yeah, Rangers are good.
What was the next team that I wanted to bring up? I forgot.
Can I bring up a team?
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring one up.
I probably didn't watch it though. Fine, bring up a team.
Nashville.
Good.
Fucking good.
Good. That's my response.
Probably the best Nashville team.
Ooh, yeah, Duchesne.
Duchesne's a beast.
I was thinking Duchesne would keep it up. I didn't think he'd keep it up.
Yeah, I thought he'd get
damn.
He'll probably get his usual 65, 70 points.
He's looking good right now.
He's looking like he's gonna score 100
point per
right
game
now.
Easily.
He's got 5 points right now.
That's what I'm saying. He's.
I think they're all assists.
This is less than a week into the season, so this is very early reactions. But
Yeah, there's your first game overreaction.
Yeah, game or two. Hawks don't play it until fucking Thursday.
Oh, it's so frustrating.
Bullshit.
Why? Why? Why does that make? Why would you do that?
They probably have they have to adjust for sleep.
3 days, maybe.
Yeah, I will say it's a lot, but whatever. Is this considered their bye week then?
I don't think so.
A week, after one game, they do their bye week.
I don't think so. They're probably just gonna have a lot of back-to-backs then.
Oh, I'm okay with
probably
that.
Gonna be a bad season.
I'm okay with that. Well, if you're a fan of watching, though, you're okay with that. Let's take that week off and you do a bunch of games. But Nashville though, they look real good.
Yeah, they're gonna win the Central for sure.
Brendan picked Rene as their goalie. I'm like, oh, that was a bad pick. I'm high on Rene, and that was a bad.
I still don't like Rene.
It doesn't. I mean, on that team, it's hard to be bad on that team. I feel like.
I think I'd pick Saros over Rene right now.
No, Rene's the starter of that team.
They'll probably split.
Not 42-42. And by 42-42, I mean 41-41.
There you go.
I'm thinking more like 50. Math 32.
32.
I'm thinking it's gonna be more like that. I don't know. They do. They look real good.
Do you have another team?
I like looking at the D. I'm looking at the board trying to think, but I like looking at the D. Oh, here's one. Actually, I got. Which one do I want to go with? So I'm thinking of one game specifically, but I don't know which team I want to go with. Maybe we can just do both, I guess. But let's start with here. We'll start with one, and we'll see if you can guess the other team.
Are you talking about Florida and Tampa Bay?
No.
Oh,
that would have been
because they went.
I should have just said yes. Buffalo.
Surprisingly not bad.
That rookie though.
Yeah, he's doing great for my team.
Yeah, he's doing good for one of my teams too. Never remember which one. That's what I hate about being in multiple fantasy leagues, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm watching a day, I'm like, oh yeah, he scored. I'm like, oh wait, I think the other guy, I have him in this league, but the guy I'm facing in this league, fuck, did that help me or hurt? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm in 4 leagues, and I feel like it's too many.
You do get used to it, though. I mean, it sucks being like, I want you to do this good, but I don't want you to do more than this good.
I think next season I'll probably limit it just to the 2. I'll do the family league, and I'll do our dynasty league. And
I do want. I mentioned. I don't know if I mentioned on here. I that yes, and I'm hoping if I find a lead where it's like crazy like salary cap and shit.
That's what this.
No, it's not though. It's not. It's definitely intense, but it's not what I thought it was. It's keeper / dynasty. I'm talking dynasty.
Yeah.
Again,
I did have to be cheap. It couldn't be anything.
No,
expensive.
I'm not saying that we like No, I don't care about the price. It's just more about. I just think the money incentive definitely keeps people interested. That's
right.
all.
Oh yeah, I definitely want to win that league, but I don't know. I don't think my team has it this season.
I don't think I'd be interested in salary.
That's why I'm saying that's a lead where if all three of us just want to
co-manage
it.
Oh yeah.
That's that way you don't because I feel like that'd be too much for I feel like I would get overwhelmed one day and just be like I don't want to go back.
Yeah.
So if we all just kind of glance every once in a while,
yeah, that's not a bad idea.
I think it'd be fun.
Split the buy-in too.
That's expensive.
No. We're looking at goalie pads.
eBay. looked at certain sizes, just put them on all in the watches, and I looked at the price. I'm like, that one's too expensive. That one's too expensive.
I think you would be a decent goalie.
I think I will be decent.
You know what'd be fun is if first season you're goalie, we play defense.
I thought
I
about
would
that.
rather you didn't do
I
that.
think we're going to do that.
I'd be okay with Coons just because he has that acceleration factor.
Yeah.
So I know if he gets caught bad, like he's still getting bad.
I would still want to play center. I really like center.
I think I would like center if I was.
You need the speed
Quicker.
to play center. Yeah.
I got in Twitter. Just by Twitter, I mean more comfortable. But
You remind me of like a Taze center. You play both ways, defensively and like you just know where to be and you play hard and you win face-offs. A lot of face-offs in that league. You win a lot of face-offs. Yeah, you did. You didn't?
I mean, I've, the few times I've done it.
Yeah. Like, so, well, I remember the
It's
first time you
No,
got
there-
stuck in our zone and we.
Oh yeah, that's what I was literally just gonna refer to. I'm like, there are times where like I'm going against someone. It's just like I don't know what to do. Like he wins and whatever blow a whistle. It's like all right, one more time.
Lift his stick.
And then
hit his
I don't know
stick,
how- I don't
do
know.
something. Just fuck
A lot
with
of them
him.
go before he drops the puck. They're moving.
Yeah, I know. That's what
That's what got me. I always waited.
Yeah,
and then-
which is you're supposed to, but it's not like they're gonna call you out unless
Yeah.
you're doing it too
They're not
obviously.
gonna kick you out of the face-off.
Yeah, I
And,
caught on.
And it's
beer
not. I
league.
mean, it's a running clock, so it's not like they're gonna keep making you do the face off.
Yeah.
They might do it once a game, maybe, but very, very rare. But anyway, as much as I would love to talk about that, let's get back to the actual things that the few people who listen to might care about. What are we talking? Oh, Nashville. We were talking about. I mean, honestly, besides just them looking good, like I don't like they look good.
Yeah, like
That's all I really got.
Covers the Nashville talk.
I think they will win the Central. Like, who's their competition? St. Louis, maybe, but
St. Louis looks decent too.
yeah, they definitely look better than I thought they would.
They definitely came out a lot more energized than I thought they would.
Yeah, definitely.
I am glad that Washington won that first game though.
So no, we weren't talking about Nashville. We were talking about Buffalo.
We were talking about Buffalo. You're right.
Okay.
Yeah, there's not
Jesus.
much to talk about, honestly.
Yeah.
They're good.
Yeah.
Dahlian's doing what he should be.
Oh, Darlene's looking good. Yeah.
Olafson's a nice surprise.
Yep. Miller, not a terrible pickup by them. Colin Miller from Vegas.
Yeah,
defenseman.
he's doing. I haven't noticed. I
I have him on one of my
don't
teams.
think
That's-
I've watched a single Buffalo game.
I watched like again like a few minutes, like nothing crazy.
Yeah, I don't think I've watched a second of their games yet.
But so do you know? So that makes me think you don't know the other team that I would want to talk about based on them.
No.
Because they beat Pittsburgh in their opener.
Oh, Pittsburgh sucks.
Did Pittsburgh just score like 7 to win 7 to something though against?
I'm really curious to find out what team this is.
I'm curious too. So I'm looking. It's the game Melton got hurt though. So it was their last game. I'm
They're
pretty
predicting he's gonna be back for the next game.
Sure.
though.
Did you see him get hurt? Like
No.
it was just a weird like
7-2 against Columbus.
Oh yeah, that's right. Columbus.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, he just got like shoved into the boards and like it wasn't even hard. He just must have hit it awkwardly or something. Yeah, it doesn't look like it'll be anything serious, hopefully for them. I mean, that's really I didn't really want to cover too many teams. Like I feel like that. I mean, the Devils would be the only one. Like,
Yeah, disappointing.
Ooh.
yeah, I mean, it's not really.
I thought they'd get more wins, honestly. They played 2 games and lost one in overtime.
Well, to be fair, they were winning the one when Schneider was
shootout, I
in that. It was a shootout. I was watching that
Yeah.
one. I watched a good amount of it ever since Schneider pretty much left the game. But they were winning that one, and Schneider just got hurt. Like he was trying to stay in. Like they I don't know if they technically called the timeout, but they gave him a few minutes to like see if he was okay to keep going. He wasn't. He couldn't do it. And then Blackwood goes in, and it's funny too because I was talking to someone when this game was going on, and I'm like, oh man, if Blackwood if they can let out 2 more goals because they were winning 4-2, I'm like, let out 2 more goals that way if they win, Blackwood gets credit for the win. They loved those 2 goals and then they lost in the show. I'm like, damn it, that's not what I wanted to happen. Fuck. And then yeah, what they lose like something ridiculous,
Ooh, he
7
gave
to
up,
4
like,
or something.
7-2.
goals.
I don't know if he played that whole game. Hopefully he did.
Yeah, he did.
Oh.
All 7 were on
I was.
Blackwood.
I mean, I'm not completely 100% down on him, but I'm definitely like on the verge of dropping him already.
Remember we said that one league where goalies pretty much mean nothing in this league?
I don't think
So we
that's
waited so long?
entirely accurate anymore. But
Because they're getting negative points. That's what's
Yeah.
affecting me more than them not mattering at all. They're getting me negative, and that if-
I'm glad we didn't get Jones. I think both Jane and Jones are as of right now. That was woo.
yeah,
bad.
yeah.
Avoided that.
We
bullet.
both we were talking about picking them up.
Yeah.
How about
But you got Crawford in that lead, and I got Laner, so could
Yeah.
be worse. Could be worse.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. I mean, I got negative, but it's not that bad.
I don't know. I haven't really been paying attention to that. That's the one I'm paying least amount of attention to. But yeah, that's all the teams I really wanted to go over. Unless there's any specific team you guys want to talk about, we could go through the Jets, but I feel like it'd be the same as the Rangers. They're scoring.
Yeah.
That's about it.
What's their goal differential? They're a -1.
Winnipeg or New York?
Winnipeg.
What about New York?
New York is +5.
Yeah.
They're scoring
Because they
a
won
lot.
6-4, and then I don't remember the other one after that. Well, it was Advantage. I got his hat trick, so yeah. Well, then what was wasn't there a thing you wanted to do?
Oh,
Anything?
yeah. So, yeah. Let me look real quick. I have too many things open. So, in preparing for my questions for Coons, the question I came up with was how many years until every team in the league wins a Stanley Cup at least once?
Well, how many teams haven't won one? And does that include Seattle?
No.
No.
No Seattle. How many teams have not won a Stanley Cup?
Let's see.
Nashville, Vegas,
Nashville, Vegas.
Columbus, because they just won their first round last
God.
year. I wanted to say Ottawa, but I'm pretty sure that's not right. Do we count Winnipeg too?
See, but Ottawa's tough because the original Ottawa franchise won
Okay,
the
so
first
we'll,
Stanley
we'll
Cup,
say they won.
Yeah.
but it's a different franchise now. I would say they didn't win.
Didn't win. Okay, fine, didn't win. What about Winnipeg? What's their stats? Because that's the Atlanta Thrashers, and that's
I would say they. I don't
originally-
think the Winnipeg Jets did win though. The original Winnipeg Jets.
But
I don't think
was
they
Atlanta
won.
Thrashers wasn't that a relocation, not a, or was that an expansion?
I mean, Atlanta didn't win anyways.
I'm talking about, but was there a team before Atlanta?
I don't remember.
That's what I'm getting at here. And then
Winnipeg is on there. They haven't
okay,
won.
Arizona,
Arizona has not won.
which is from Winnipeg. Right?
Winnipeg. Yeah.
Complicated history. Dallas.
Vancouver. Dallas
Do you
won.
have the list in front of you?
Dallas won.
Oh,
no,
yeah,
I
that's
just have
right.
the list of teams in front of
That's
me. I'm
right.
just looking at
They
standings.
definitely won.
Yeah, foot in the crease.
Yeah, there you go.
Wait, what'd you just say? Foot
Foot
in the crease?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what that means?
Yeah, in the blue.
Do you know what I'm referring to though? Like the game?
Where there's that shitty goal called back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it wasn't called back. It was called a goal,
Yeah, and then...
and they didn't call it back.
yeah,
And
okay.
It should have been. It shouldn't have been a goal
Yeah.
according to the rules at that time.
Yeah.
San Jose. Big
That's
one.
not surprising, but
Minnesota.
I've heard enough to give you an answer.
30 years.
I'm going to say 80 years.
Yeah, it's probably more.
Yeah,
accurate.
it's probably something crazy.
I'm going to say 82 years
I mean, at
before.
that point, you might as well include.
But okay,
Seattle.
now with that being said, of the teams that haven't won, who's going to be the next to win it?
The next to win it?
Yeah, here let me look at the
Yeah.
Go over that list
exact
again.
list.
Well, we'll actually do it in an
Okay.
actual list instead of guessing. Yeah, I feel like this would be a common thing.
11 have never won the cup. it
Yeah.
says.
That's what I just got to. Who are they though?
Can you tell me
Yeah.
the 11 teams? Because I think I have in my
I think
head.
it's 10 now because this has
St. Louis has
Yeah.
Buffalo, Vancouver, San Jose, Florida,
You're in the same thing I'm in, I'm pretty sure.
Winnipeg, liveabout.com.
Yeah.
Live about. Winnipeg, Nashville. Wait.
Winnipeg.
Arizona, Nashville, Winnipeg, Minnesota, Columbus, and Vegas. You see what threw me out there, right?
Yeah, because
it says Winnipeg Phoenix Coyotes, and then it says Atlanta Thrashers, Winnipeg Jets.
So Atlanta must have been an expansion then.
Yeah.
So
You need to list it in, don't you?
based on that list, the 3 teams I think are Nashville, Arizona, and Vancouver are the closest. I don't think Vegas is going to.
What?
Nope.
See, Vegas would be my pick.
Nope.
Vegas would be my pick.
Right now, it's hard not to say Nashville.
No, I would say Vegas over Nashville.
My top 3 would be Nashville, Vegas, Florida.
No, Florida's not going to do it.
You over here someone shut up.
I know.
I will tell you what teams won't anytime soon.
Columbus.
Minnesota.
Yeah.
Columbus. Winnipeg's not looking great.
Vancouver's not looking good. I would say that.
Really?
Oh, that would do them. I don't know. They're hard to say. They can go either way.
The way their GM is building the team, I hate it.
I feel like
they could be amazing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They could be amazing. They could beat the Rangers right now.
Yeah. Well, no.
They could be the Rangers right now.
This year and next year, it's like this is their turning point. Are
Right.
they going to turn towards that Stanley Cup contention, or are they going to fuck up and go? Are they like Winnipeg? Like, remember, like a year or two ago, we and you definitely both looked at Winnipeg. We're like, man, look at this young team. Like, this is gonna be a good fucking team competing for cups for like the next 7 years. Like, this team looks good.
And then they let their defense get destroyed. At least they signed Connor and Laine. Like,
surprisingly,
Laine's only 2 years. Laine's on good pace right now, though. He's doing good.
Yeah.
So, who would you predict would be the next to win the cup?
I'm going to say it's hard not to say Nashville. I'm going to go with Nashville.
I would be between Nashville and Vegas for my number 1
Yeah,
spot.
those definitely my top 2. I think I'd lean Vegas.
I feel like it's like 52-48. You know, like.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'd lean heavier to Vegas.
Well, let's put it this way.
I'd be 60-40.
Let's put it this way. Before the season started, would have 80% said Vegas. Just based on the start
Before
of
the
the
season started, I'd say 100% Vegas.
But I mean, that's not even to say Vegas is looking bad to start the season, because they're not looking bad. They look good to start the season too. It's just Nashville looks equally as good right now.
Well, I would say if between Nashville and Vegas, whichever team doesn't win is going to go on a huge like Boston Red Sox. They're not going to win for a long time.
I mean, that's how Nashville's been though.
I know.
Nashville's
So
been around for that long though.
Nashville 80 or 98, 99. Vancouver. I mean, what's the longest active draw? Is it Vancouver and Buffalo?
Is Buffalo
They're
do they come in at the same
71,
time?
it says. They have both been to the Stanley Cup final. The Buffalo Sabres have lost twice in 75 and then 99.
And
Vancouver has lost 3 times to the Islanders, once 82, Rangers in 94, and Bruins in 2011. That's probably why they rioted. Jesus fuck.
yeah.
that's so hard to say though, because it could be a long time before any of those win.
One of these could be the Chicago Cubs. They could be the Chicago Cubs.
Oh, geez, yeah. If you had to pick one of those, what would it be?
I mean, Buffalo. They're not even fucking close.
wait, how many? I was thinking Columbus, but based on years, Buffalo's definitely got the lead here. I don't know. See, but they got some good young guys.
I was thinking Columbus,
but Columbus, Buffalo's.
I'll go ahead and say Vancouver. That'd be great if a Canadian team doesn't win for 100
that
years.
That would be great. It's not even anything against Vancouver. It's just the Canadians.
See, the Senators aren't on here, and I don't agree with that. Because the Senators franchise now is not the Senators franchise that won the cup.
Yeah, it's weird how that stuff works.
It's not the same franchise.
I don't know what to tell you on that one.
Do you know what it is? What franchise?
I just think they collapsed. I don't think they folded and they ended up bringing a new team in.
Was that original team part of the NHL though?
They won the first Stanley Cup, I'm pretty sure. Something like that. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I feel like your history's not right now because that doesn't sound right. What are the original sets? It's obviously Boston,
Ottawa's
New York,
part of that.
Yeah, it is, right?
Yeah.
It's Boston, New York, Chicago, Winnipeg, right? No.
It's Boston,
Toronto.
New York, Chicago, Toronto. Ottawa, and is it Montreal?
Montreal. So it is three Vancouver.
Three Canadian teams. Three Vancouver teams.
How does that make sense, though? I think you're. Something tells me you might be wrong on this then. This Ottawa thing.
No, they were definitely. They're not the same franchise.
So maybe just down the line they just left and then they came back. I don't care enough to look it up right now. Is there anything else you had for questions?
I did. I can't remember who you are
Coons, what's that from?
and where you come from.
I have no idea.
It's Lion King, bruh.
I was gonna say that. Oh shit.
It's Lion King, bruh.
Speaking of Lion King.
Aladdin's better, so it's fine.
Speaking of Aladdin, more accurately, recently on a plane, bit the bullet. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna watch Aladdin. Oh,
Terrible? Was it
Regret?
terrible?
If it was between watching Aladdin and watching the newest X-Men movie, I would rather stab both my eyes out. It was so bad, and I knew immediately too. Like 10 minutes in, I'm like, "Oh, this isn't gonna be good. This is not gonna be good. I should stop." I'm like, "I got nothing else to do though." I'm like, "It's either this or watch Endgame for the 5th time." I'm like, "I watch
Endgame's looking pretty good
Endgame."
right
Oh, it was so bad. I'm like, if I don't watch it now, I'm never gonna watch it. I'm like, I'm just gonna watch it. I'm just gonna watch it. It's bad. Like, there's no other way to say it. Like, it's not even like one person's fault. Like, honestly, Will Smith might be the best thing about that movie. It's just a bad movie. Oh, so bad. Which does not make me want to watch the live action Lion King. By live action, I mean not live action, but kind of live action. Very good CGI Lion King. Not anime Lion King.
Okay, so I was right. I looked up the Ottawa
Yeah, I
Senators.
figured that's what you're doing. That's why I was
I'm like,
I kept going.
ooh. So, okay, so when do you think... Okay, I'm going to give you the beginning part. The original Ottawa Senators were founded in 1883 and had a famed history, winning 11 Stanley Cups, playing from 1917 until 1934. When do you think they came back into the league?
1942.
No, it's either something like a year later or it's like 50 years later.
What's your
This
answer?
this surprised me. I thought they were in the league a lot longer than this.
So I'm gonna say like
80s?
yeah, like 78.
They came back into the league in 1992.
I want to say 2000, which would have not been right, but would have been closer.
1992. Is he drinking toilet water? What's he doing in there? The dog, that is.
Jeffrey's drinking out of the toilet water. Actually,
So, Ottawa Senators are on that fucking list. I don't care what anyone says.
Still wants the question though: are they the same team?
No,
Jason
they're not
just
the
said
fucking
no,
same
yeah.
team.
So it's just a new team in the league. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no fucking way. How is that the same team? You fold and 50 years later, sorry, we just took a break.
I don't
But
know.
we're
I
the
can kinda
same.
see
It's
it.
not the same owner. It's
I
not the
can
same
go either way
anything.
on it. Honestly, I'm not. I know. Doesn't really bother me either way.
The Senators have not won a cup.
Does that change any of your answers, Coons?
no.
No, that changed my answer of who's the farthest away.
I mean, as their team is right now, I don't know. I might say Columbus, just because I think Columbus has to completely tear it down at this point and start over. And Ottawa's obviously already done that.
They have a lot of pieces and they have a lot of cap space, though.
Columbus?
Yeah. The hardest part is going to be attracting free agents.
What pieces do they have besides Seth Jones and
Werenski,
Werenski?
Dubois, Atkinson. I could Tessier.
I don't know. I just don't see
Uh,
it. I don't see it. And it's funny, just all the guys you mentioned, it's like, yeah, I like them, but I don't know if that's enough.
The Elvis Merzlikins is supposed to be a decent prospect.
Like, do you look at these players and think, oh, this is a future Stanley Cup team?
No, but
Yeah. Like, does Seth Jones stay there? Like, when's his contract up? I think didn't he just sign one not that long ago?
Yeah, he's got at least 4 years left.
Honestly,
Probably
I
more.
feel like that was a big mistake. For
Yeah.
him.
He probably should. I mean, Shabbat just signed an 8-year deal with fucking Ottawa.
I would be more willing to sign in Ottawa than Columbus right now.
I don't know.
All right, we have Columbus at 22. Man, I'm thinking like they're the next Ottawa Senators. Like I can imagine swapping them and like swapping their spots in like what 4 years.
We have Detroit at 29. They're undefeated.
Yeah, we have the Hawks at 8.
Ooh, that could be another fun game.
They're winless.
Of the teams that are undefeated,
I have no idea
who stays
I
undefeated
don't
the
know who's
longest.
undefeated right now. The Rangers.
Buffalo, Boston,
Maybe it's only a couple games in. I feel like if I say a
the
week,
Rangers,
I say let's come back next week and
Carolina.
depending who's left. God damn it.
Do you think there's any teams undefeated by next week?
Philly. I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Vegas, Anaheim,
Yeah. There's too many right now.
Edmonton.
There's too many.
Edmonton's
Yeah.
undefeated right now.
But
Colorado,
David is
St. Louis.
undefeated. That is right.
No, not St. Louis, Colorado.
I don't have anything else.
We do have something else.
We have something
We never
else.
got into Hawks talk.
We did not talk anything Hawks related.
Alex
This is true.
DeBrincat.
Hawks lost.
DeBrincat. He signed.
Hashtag
He
less
signed
than
an
Kevin
extension.
Hayes.
Thank fucking God. Like a
Thank
good
God-
extension,
Thank
too.
God he signed it. Thank God it's less than Kevin Hayes.
Just thank God it's a
He's
bridge
staying.
deal and not
Yeah.
some crazy
No, it's
Yeah.
a good deal.
Marner deal.
I mean, and that's just a domino effect when
He
Strome
signed-
wants to sign.
A 3-year deal worth $6.4 million per year.
Less than Shen as well.
That is awesome.
Barely.
I was say not by much.
Like 0.1 or something.
How long until Strome signs? Do you think he waits out the season?
Probably, right? Like you said off podcasts. I think he's looking to have another good year.
Me too.
I think he's waiting for one more good year, and he'll sign then. But still, even with another good year, I'm not really sure how much that gets him. Because DeBrincat had 2 years. Last year was his second season, was it not?
Yeah.
His first season wasn't amazing by any means, but it was a
great.
good
It
year.
was a good year. Yeah.
Yeah. But
For
last
a rookie year, that was good.
Last year was an amazing year. I mean, he got 40-some goals. 40, 41.
41, I believe.
I mean, can Strome ask for more than 6.4 now?
No.
Right? He can't.
No.
I'm thinking like a 5-year.
Even if he signed an
6 mil
8-year deal, I don't think he would get 6.4.
He might get 7. Might. And that wouldn't
Do you
be
think?
terrible.
Do you think he signs a bridge also, or do you think he signs a term, long term?
With him, I honestly am okay with Bridge. Because I don't know how. if
Because
he
you
can
want
keep
to see
this
him
up.
away from DeBrincat. I want to see if he could produce away from DeBrincat.
Yeah, kind of a little bit of that, but I mean, if he even if he doesn't, I don't really care that much because as long, if their chemistry is good, then fine, don't break them up. Because maybe you can't say for sure you take Strome away from DeBrincat. I mean, he's gonna do well, but is he, how is that gonna hurt him at all?
Who, Strome or DeBrincat?
Taking Strome away from DeBrincat, how is that gonna do to DeBrincat?
Well, if you're doing that, you're either putting DeBrincat with Taze or Kane or both.
Yeah, it's gotta be one of the two.
If the Hawks did what a lot of teams do and made that
DeBrincat, Kane,
like,
Taves.
yeah, that
First
insane
line.
first line, they'd probably have one of the best first lines in the league.
I think it'd be top 5.
Is the Rangers number 1 right now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Bushnabbits kind of knocks that down, though, huh?
I mean, if Kako was on that line, woof.
Yeah, if you put Kako on that line, it's probably.
Let's not do that though. That doesn't benefit me in any way, shape, or form.
I wouldn't mind
I
seeing
don't have
that.
Zibanejad or
I have a bad scent.
I know there's P over there.
Oh, great. What'd you do, Jeffrey?
I don't know. What
Confess.
But after staying Panero and Dale at least 100 points this year, I was so scared to take Like I wanted Zibanejad, yeah, but I was scared to take like anyone from New York. I really was. I just couldn't. I couldn't do it. I don't think I took like Adam Fox, but I think I ended up with Zibanejad in one lead, and I didn't get Panarin in any. Which I mean, I didn't want. I just feel like people were taking him. I was hoping to make Panarin more of a steal pick and like sneak him in.
Panarin was going in like
the
the second
He was going
round.
like the first round.
He's going
so.
early.
He was going early second, late first.
I thought if he got to the third round, I would pick him up.
I was looking at picking him
but
up in the late second, early third, but with how the draft worked, all of my picks came early second, and I wasn't going to pick him early second. So I just unfortunately never got him. And Zibanejad was one of those guys where every league I'm in, you're in, so it's like, when's Jason going to pick him? I don't fucking know. That's pretty much what the one draft entirely was like, shit, is Jason going to pick him now? Do I have to pick him now?
the one that we dominated.
Yeah. I'm really excited about that one.
Yeah, that was fun.
I mean, it's only a couple days in. We're not doing amazing right now.
Oh, no.
But overall, I don't see how we don't.
Yeah, I was. Oh, well, I mean, you're not gonna.
Yeah, you're not going to dominate every week, but man, I feel like we're going to win most weeks.
If we don't be meeting the playoffs 1-2, like because
That
we're in
will be
different conferences,
Yep.
we should definitely be the Stanley Cup final.
I'd be surprised. It's to the point where like I'm okay with not even like really looking at that team. Like I'm just quickly swapping people in and out. No one's injured.
It's funny because
cool.
I look at players available, like people dropping people on the waiver wire. I'm like, oh, I kind of want this guy. I'm like,
Then
no,
you look, you're like,
I don't need him.
yeah.
I don't need him. I'm not. I have no one to drop.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't talk about the Hawks game at all, but that's just
It was
There's
just
not much to
disappointing
talk
game.
about.
Yeah.
One disappointing goal.
lots
by
of
Crawford.
turnovers.
Nylander scored.
Really
Cool.
disappointing goal from Crawford where he looked like he was just staring into
The
space.
wraparound goal,
I don't
yeah.
know. Nylander scored. That was cool. DeBrinca's goal was nice. That pass from Kane.
I'm liking that.
Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully they call up Boquist soon.
Honestly, I still don't like Nylander on the first line.
I'm fine with him right now.
I would swap him and Kubalik.
Shut up. No, he's fine. Nylander's doing fine on that first line right now.
I'm not a Nylander fan yet.
I'm not a fan, but I don't want them to make any rash decisions. Like give him some time. Like
Yeah, it's only been one game. Give him time for sure.
give him at least a month. Just give him a chance. And even if he doesn't do well, fine. Yeah, start swapping. I'm surprised. Well, not really, but I wouldn't be surprised if like next game like the lines are entirely different. Like, but we're just used to that because of Twinville. To be fair, Twinville's
Yeah,
always
to
fucking
be
doing
fair.
that. But yeah, they don't play till Thursday. So, and I think they only play one game this week. I don't think they play Friday or Saturday. I could be wrong. I probably am wrong.
They play Friday, Saturday. Yeah,
I thought they played Thursday.
they play Thursday, Saturday. Yeah,
But so they do play 2 games.
they play 2 games. Yeah,
Okay.
I just looked at them. Like, how many games will they
Who do
play before our
I don't
next
even
podcast?
know, honestly.
Sharks is the home opener on Thursday,
Yeah.
and then Winnipeg on Saturday.
So 2 very winnable games.
Yes, Lightning are up 3-1 against the Hurricanes right now. Shattenkirk scored. Cool.
Yeah.
On the power play.
I'm thinking I
Cool.
should have picked him up in something.
Wait. Yeah. Stamkos scored as
That's
well.
that could have been a really bad pick, no matter where you got it, or it could be a sneaky decent one.
Yeah, that's a tough one to.
Surprised
Shattenkirk was
I was
risky.
just gonna say that. I'm surprised I didn't end up with him in any leagues, but he was dead to me after I drafted him in like the 4th round a couple years ago.
I don't know what league I have him in. It's so hard to remember. I think I want to say it's the Fantrax League, but I
Which
think
is the
everything
most
is the
important to
Fantrax
us.
League.
Because that's the one where it's like, this is the most important one.
That's
to
the most
me.
money to win. Yeah.
Not only
For
that,
sure.
but this is Kiefer/Dynasty, so what you do now also affects next year. So.
I think I focused too much on the next year part of this draft. I got a lot of young players.
I don't think that's a bad thing, though.
No,
No.
it's just like the keepers. You only get most
Well,
of them for 3.
That's
so
actually, I will
1
say,
year.
to an extent, that's why I would like to do an actual dynasty, because then it's like, okay, these young guys that I have, they're actually gonna like help me instead
Yeah,
of like
Jack Hughes and Kako will be a
Like-
lot more valuable if it's
Yeah.
a dynasty.
Because like right now, do you use your 5-year on Hughes or Taco? If you have one of them, that's
That'd
so
be
hard,
It'd
right?
be hard.
Depends who else.
Like
on
let's
the
say you
team.
have Rantanen, Hughes, and trying to think of a good one. I can't. think of-
Gusev, Makar,
Yeah,
Ooh, I want a
Makar. Let's throw
Makar so
Makar
bad.
in there.
Quinn Hughes.
Let's do Makar. Hughes, Jack Hughes, Makar. We didn't even do all 4. Jack Hughes, Quinn Hughes, Makar, and Rantanen.
Kakko.
No, just throw Rantanen.
Oh.
Because Rantanen's a for sure.
Yeah, he's gonna get you 90.
Yeah.
Every year.
So you feel like, yeah, keep Rantanen. That has to be a guaranteed. But what about...
The good thing is you don't have to decide that until the end of the season, so you
Yeah.
can see at least a full season of their.
But then, like with someone like Brandstrom, it's just like... Cause he's a year, he's... Like, Makar had those couple games last year to be like, oh, man, he's going to be good. Brandstrom didn't have that. So he's a little bit more...
neither did Hughes and
Yeah, I don't know. It's
Kakko
hard. It's just hard.
or
Because it's only 5... And not only, but it is only 5 years. It's not like you're keeping them for, like, 8 years,
And you also gotta look at like their place on that team
Yeah.
for the next 5 years. Like Hughes might not be the first line center for 2-3 years.
Yeah, Nitro's got that time on lockdown. Taco, I mean, he could slide
Next
up and
year,
down.
Taylor Hall might not be on that team.
Yeah, he doesn't
Like,
have a
there's
contract yet.
stuff like that you really have to look at.
That's another thing. Like Taylor Hall's a good one. Like former MVP Taylor Hall / former miss a whole season Taylor Hall.
Could be former Devil. He could go to
Yeah.
fucking Columbus next year and suck.
God damn, that would suck. That's kind of. I mean, honestly, like, because those people that we listed, like, I have Taylor Hall, I have Rantanen, I have Makar, I have Brandstrom. Like, all those 4 people, like, fuck, who do I keep for 5 years? Who do I keep for 2? I would think you would go like Makar and people like them. You would lean towards the 5, and then people like Hall, you would go like 2. But Hall's a
I don't think
more-
2's an option. I think it's 3
whatever.
and 1.
God damn it.
5-3-1.
It's tough. I don't know. That's enough of our fantasy hockey talk. I think that's enough of our talk in general.
Our hockey season starts next week.
Yup.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I really want to play today.
I know, me
I'm
too.
so ready.
Was literally on the verge of playing goalie. So glad that didn't happen because I don't have the money for that shit.
I kind of wish you did.
Me too.
Huh?
I
wanna
kind of wish
play.
you did.
It's my excuse to play defense. I've wanted to.
Why is
I
that
don't
your
know. I
excuse?
wanna
You
try
can
it.
do that this session. It's
Not doing
okay.
it. Nope. I'm good. Stick to forward.
Is it because that does it?
Well, because
we'll
then
talk,
it's
well,
like.
we'll talk about this offer. We don't
if-
need to talk about this on air.
Okay.
Right?
I don't care. You can talk.
I say we talk about off air.
We could always cut it.
That means more listening.
It becomes,
You don't understand.
it
You've
becomes
never
a lot.
done it. We're already at 1 hour and 20. So, it's done. Cut. Do we have anything? I mean, actually, anything like future?
I'm
past?
sure we've missed stuff
Yeah, probably. We always do.
because to start a season, like it comes as a storm. Like, oh, news, and you
I
don't.
feel like, I mean, no news on Bufflin. Any crazy injuries? Taylor Hall got hurt, but he's fine.
He got hurt.
He had a red flag, and I looked into it, and I forgot what it was, but he's fine.
Was that his hit on
Maybe.
Jake McCabe,
Probably, yeah.
where he skated away
Malkin.
laughing?
Malkin, yeah, whatever.
Malkin said it should be back for the next game.
Was there anything crazy that happened? I can't think of anything crazy that happened. Aladdin, terrible. Don't
Oh,
watch
we
it.
could talk about
God damn it.
Blake Coleman's goal,
No.
the one-hander.
Yeah,
That
a
was
good goal.
sick.
Anything else? Didn't he celebrate like on the ground?
I mean, he should have.
I do hand motions.
He can
like
celebrate
people
however
can
he
hear me.
wants after that goal. That's
That
one of
was
those goals.
insane. Look it up.
I think we got it. I mean, Twinville, they won, right?
They won one, lost one, so
Yeah.
they beat Tampa though. So that's a thing.
Fight for Florida. Hey yo. No, I think that's everything. Yeah.
Yep.
Subscribe, follow us on stuff, comment on stuff, on Instagram, socially Hawkward 19.
Yep, you got.
I noticed that posts haven't been getting made.
Oh, you know what? I just I'm like, I haven't posted anything.
Oh, well, where? It's episode like 29.
Yeah, that's my bad.
It's been like 2 months.
Haven't even thought fantasy hockey has taken over my
The person in
world.
charge of that, slacking,
Yeah,
Jason.
like and comment to
Ooh.
nothing that's being posted right now.
Well, Twitter
Shit.
auto posts.
Oh, does it?
So,
Okay.
well, I mean, still post if you were posting on that. I don't know. Instagram doesn't though, so
Oh, I don't even think I have the login info
I'm
just
sure I
because
still have the login info.
I got a new phone.
There will be a post this week, maybe. Oh,
Remind
Twitter
me.
Socially Hawkward, no Ain Award. I think that's everything. We'll be back next week, and we might do some power ranking adjustments. I think next week might
Maybe.
be the week, the
Maybe
first wave.
we'll see.
Yeah, I think Florida needs
I
to
feel
drop
like we should
10
do
spots.
it weekly, but it's just
Oh, you want?
beginning of the year. We need not nothing crazy, but beginning of the year you definitely need to
Give
do
it
a
some
week
time.
or two.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, okay.
Because I don't want it to be just weekly rankings, but like I want to do it weekly, but in a sense that it's like previous.
Well, as the season
Stuff
goes
still
on,
matters.
it's harder to move up and down.
yeah, kind of like
In the beginning
that.
of the season, it's easy to move up and
Yeah.
down.
Like your like the last 50 games will matter, not just the last 7.
Right.
I think that's everything. We'll be back next week. Bye.